Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, I'm going to read your energy on the left, your person's energy on the right, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. Now at any point in time, feel free to swap the energies I may be picking up on, and I also urge you to play with time. This could be a past connection, a current situation, or an energy moving towards you in the next couple of weeks. Also, a friendly reminder, my Capricorns, I am available for private readings, so if you are after one, I do have those links down below in the description box. Let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Capricorns, please. All right, so we have anxiety, all right. We have hostilities, all right. And we have the garden and the gate. All right. So it does look like this is a connection that is causing some problems here, or rather you're a bit anxious about this connection because there have been difficulties, fighting, bickering, arguing. This can also be some sort of third party interference here, Capricorn, possibly friends or family weighing in. The garden and the gate is telling me that your person has choices. You may feel like your person has this the grass is greener on the other side outlook. Now that doesn't necessarily mean towards the relationship and another romantic partner, but it may be that your person here is, I kind of feel like this person is hard to satisfy. You know, they always feel like things could be better, something should be better, which isn't always a bad thing, but when it's constant and somebody can't enjoy the present and be grateful for what they have, it really does become a problem. So we see woman holding a coin. So I do see my Capricorns here. You have invested a lot into this connection, but I also feel like you're starting to recognize that there's something off. There's hostilities, there's fighting, bickering, and arguing. This connection, it's clearly not making you as happy as it once did. I almost feel too with the garden and the gate here, you may feel like your person sometimes acts quite immature. And I don't know why I'm getting like a bit of a greedy energy off of this card, because it's like she's in this really beautiful garden and she's got, you know, a basket full of flowers and pretty much has everything she could want or need, but it's like she's still looking elsewhere. So I'm wondering if you just have somebody who's maybe a bit greedy or selfish here on your hands, Capricorn, or somebody who's just is kind of insatiable, if you will. I do feel like, yeah, that like I'm just getting like this person is needs to practice gratitude. All right. Yep. You're in the Five of Cups energy. You're sad. You're disappointed. You're heartbroken. Okay. You may be feeling alone. Maybe you are. Maybe you're in separation from this person. Your person, the Magician, they could have Virgo or Gemini energy. Your person has everything that they could need. It's really interesting with this Magician card because they have all the tools, and that's what I was getting in the garden and the gate. This person has everything they need, but I kind of feel like they still don't feel like that's enough. So be careful with this type of energy, Capricorn, because it's one thing to push yourself and want better and to strive for better, but at some point, there has to be, you have to celebrate your successes and you have to enjoy what you've worked for. And you also have to be grateful. And I feel like this person really needs to exercise their gratitude muscle. I'm wondering if you've got somebody who's just really spoiled on their hands. They may have been, maybe they were very spoiled growing up, or they're just really used to being indulged. All right, there's hostilities here and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I actually feel like Capricorns, a lot of you, this is something that's been really affecting your mental health. I'm also, obviously not, capable of giving anybody any sort of mental health diagnosis here, but I feel like too, maybe your person struggles with mental health issues as well. But I'm just getting that they're spoiled and ungrateful is what I'm getting. But I also feel like it's really affecting you in a very, very negative way, or whatever has happened here between the two of you has affected you in a very negative way. And we see the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I kind of feel this is an imbalanced connection, Capricorn. Now, even if this is the person that pays all the bills, it's like it's such an imbalanced connection emotionally. But I'm actually seeing that you're the one that makes most of the investments here. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, your person doesn't. I'm seeing that very clearly. You've got somebody here who doesn't pull their weight. And some of you may have made excuses for this person for quite some time. Or maybe I don't know, like that's what I feel like. You've made excuses for why this person acts this way or why they don't pull their weight in this connection. But I do feel like it's really starting to get to you, or it really came to a head here. I do feel like you two are stuck in a karmic cycle. You know, it might be, you know, a breakup and makeup cycle that you're stuck in, which you do need to be very careful with, because that can certainly cause a trauma bond to form and make us sort of stay in a situation longer than we should. It can also make us feel as if, yeah, like that this is something better than it actually is, because when it's good, it's real good. But when it's not good, I'm seeing it's just definitely not good here. So we see the Three of Cups energy in reverse. You do want partnership here with this person. With the Hierophant energy in reverse, though, I think you're switching things up. You're changing up your codes of conduct. And some of my Capricorns, I feel like maybe you just stopped giving so much, or rather over giving to this connection to see how this person would react. And I feel like you got your answer. And I feel like your answer has been a bit heartbreaking or very, very disappointing. Some of you, you're very different culturally. You have different backgrounds, whether it's socioeconomic or ethnic or cultural differences here. I do feel too, for some of you, there is potentially third-party interference, or at least you might be thinking that, because it does look like your person, they have everything they need inside this garden, but they're still looking out to see if the grass is greener on the other side. So for some of you, it is maybe they were comparing you to like an ex, or maybe they were comparing you to, you know, a friend or a coworker or something like that, or maybe even actually stepping out on you here, Capricorn. So this is some really heavy energy. I just want to send you a big hug, lots of love and light, because this is not easy. Your person, there is magic around your person. I can see with this Magician card, they're very charismatic. They have everything they need, but it almost feels like it's never good enough. And we get the Devil energy, toxic energy here. Toxic energy. I feel like your person is somebody who's, you know, they want to climb the ladder, but they also, I feel like I don't know that they necessarily put in the work, Capricorn. All right. And with the Seven of Cups energy in reverse, this person definitely does want to come back around to you. This person, I think during this time of separation, or since you've switched up your codes of conduct here, and I think you've stopped overindulging this person, Capricorn, whether that's emotionally, whether that's financially, physically even, I feel like they're starting to see very clearly that you are a really good catch, that they don't want to lose you. But I just kind of get this energy of somebody that always compares you to somebody else, like either an ex or you know, or somebody else that's around them, or like their best friend's relationship or something like that. But what's going on between you two, I definitely see a karmic cycle. And we see the Four of Swords. So there's things are kind of stagnant right now. Now, Spirit is saying there's potential for healing here, and Two of Cups, healing and unity, provided there haven't been any deal breakers. But I feel there's a really, really, really strong warning here that for a lot of you, things are going to go back to the same old with this person. Eight of Swords. And some of you, you may not be seeing straight right now. And I hate to say that to you, because I know it sounds, you know, a bit pedantic of me here, but it feels like some of you with the Eight of Swords, you're not seeing the danger in falling back into this connection and things just resuming to business as usual. There need to be huge changes and transformations, and you need to see this person step up and take action. Now, they definitely have you on their mind with this Devil energy here, but we see the Seven of Cups energy in reverse. This to me is like, this is somebody who likes to overindulge. They like to be overindulged, and they definitely are planning on coming back around. They recognize that you two, you know, they would be losing out on a lot of love and support if they were to let this connection go. But remember, the Four of Swords can also be an energy of laziness here, Capricorn, and that's where I feel you need to pay attention. You know, is this person actually transforming or changing anything, or are they just coming back around and saying what they think you want to hear? All right, I know these are some tough messages here, Capricorn, but I do know that someone out there needs to hear them. So let's see. Your person's energy, the palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth. So in their mind, they're not really going anywhere, okay? Even though I feel like there is an element of them looking elsewhere, all right? And we see stabbed in the back. So this separation maybe has been shocking for them, I feel, Capricorn, especially if you switched it up on this person, you know, I think they never thought that you would. They thought that you would always be there. You would always, you know, give to them. You would always support them, even, you know, if they were having, you know, an adult temper tantrum here. All right. And we have karmic relationships. So for a lot of my Capricorns, there are some big lessons here in this connection. And I feel they're tough lessons. You have a lot of abundance. You have a lot to offer. Again, it's not about tit for tat. It's not about splitting the check 50-50 here. But what it is there needs to be equal give and take when we talk about energy input or output into this connection. And we see this energy of gratitude. You can manifest exactly what you want. I feel like you've always sort of tried to stay optimistic here up until a point, right? But I'm also seeing that you're no longer as optimistic as you once were. And I feel like you're currently in separation, or you're not communicating with this person, or you've been fighting and bickering and arguing with them. And I'd be very careful about reconciliation here, to be honest, Capricorn, without some serious concessions being made. All right. And we see, yeah, I mean, what's going on between you? There's a really big question mark here, Capricorn, about whether or not this connection is good enough. I can see that you're frustrated in the relationship. You're lacking confidence in this connection. You know, there might be jealousy. Again, I do feel like you've got somebody here that likes to make you jealous or compare you to others. Again, make you jealous. And there's some fear and ego issues definitely at play. But we also see heart with a key. Open your heart, getting together and perfect. So I can see why my Capricorns here, a lot of you, you're really torn. Because when it's good, it's really good. But when it's not good, Capricorn, it's just not enough. And I feel like a lot of my Capricorns, this is a connection that has really put you in your shadowy energy. Anxious, feeling triggered, reactionary, pessimistic. And here we have the snake. Snake and serpent energy is always a symbol here to check in with if this aligns with your integrity, your morals, and your values. Is this how you want to live your life? Is this the connection that you can really build and grow in or with? Okay, so I'm getting, you know, I can see like it's really interesting because in each set of cards I pull, karmic relationship and abundance, not enough, heart with a key, palm tree stabbed in the back. It's like there's this 50-50 energy of it being really, really good and then really, really bad, but it's not a sustainable energy here, Capricorn. It's not sustainable, okay? To be, you know, to have these ups and downs, and it feels like it's becoming more and more frequent. All right, so let's see. And so this person has got to, I feel like there have to be major shakeups here, major transformation. What does this person want you to know? What do they want you to know at the ego level? I miss seeing you, okay? And I feel so drawn to you, all right? And we both know I'm not the one for you. Heads up here, Capricorn. Heads up here. They miss you. They feel very drawn to you. Okay, but I'm not seeing, you know, a confession of a very deep love. I'm not seeing confession of deep devotion. It's like this person wants you to be very devoted to them. They want you to go back to putting in all the work here, Capricorn, while they look elsewhere, or while they, you know, while they half-ass it. You know, I do apologize. I know these messages are tough, but this is the energy coming through. All right, we see, I have not given up on you, even though it might seem like it. So again, this person might have you blocked. They might not be talking to you. I do feel like they turn their back on you. They turn their back on this connection. We do see here that there's some guilt and shame about the way that they've treated you. All right, I struggle with love and expressing it. It just doesn't come easy to me. So again, I'm hearing excuses here, Capricorn, and I am still healing. So this person may have some past trauma that they need to heal from here, Capricorn. But, you know, I'm hearing excuses. That's what I hear with these messages. All right. All right, let's see if there's anything else my Capricorns are not seeing that they need to know about this connection. Anything else my Capricorns need to know about this connection? Twin souls, okay, and devoted. Wow, all right. and clashing personalities. Again, I'm not surprised to see this clashing personalities. Some of you, you may feel like this is your twin flame. You two may mirror each other in a lot of ways is what I'm seeing. But what I'm seeing here is that, you know, we need to check in and see if this person is as devoted as you are and as you have been to this connection. And with this clashing personalities, I mean, we have hostilities, we have anxiety, we have that Eight of Swords, we have mental health issues popping up here. I feel like your mental health is being affected by this. And I feel there's definitely a lot that needs to be resolved here, Capricorn, before you can move forward with this person. Now, Spirit's not saying that it's impossible, but it's definitely going to take some work. And, you know, that's an individual question if you're going to be up for it or not. All right, let's see. And Spirit saying unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. A lot of you, this person may have some childhood traumas or some traumas from some past relationships. To be honest, I feel like, you know, we have two adults showing up here, but on your person side, we see a child there. So I feel like, again, there's definitely some childhood wounding that needs to be resolved, but I also feel like you are dealing with somebody who's lacking emotional maturity, and Spirit's begging you, Capricorn, detach with love to clearly see the truth. All right, I know these are not the messages that many of my Capricorns may have wanted to hear. The message is not that this is completely over. If this is somebody that you're devoted to, you care for, and you love, Spirit is saying that there's potential for healing, but it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work on both sides. And so that's where you have to dig deep and decide, is that for you or not? Are you up for it or not? All right, Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here. If these messages resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, my dear Capricorns. Take care.